Coach Cole, 10 away, small PSA. First of all, I just want to tell all y'all people that's been rocking with me and rocking with 10 away, thank y'all for y'all support, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I just want to give y'all the inside of what we about to have coming up. We've already been hitting y'all with the Coaches Show with Coach Cole, where I sit down and I just run it with some coaches around the city. Some topics be about football, some topics be about all type of other things. But I'm just giving y'all what I think y'all want.
Youth Sports, Coach Cole. I'm here with Coach Love, Norman State Wildcats first annual football camp. What's happening, Coach?
What's up, Coach?
Now I want to talk about a few things with you. First of all, let's talk about this camp and what y'all got going on with this camp.
Oh man, we brought the camp together to have the kids to do the conditioning drills. Look like we got a bigger turnout than what we expect. Gave the kids t-shirts, kind of ran out a few, but yeah, we just showing the kids the conditions and showing them what Norman Park is all about.
Let's kind of talk about what Norman Park is all about. Y'all kind of a big dog team going to the 7 to 8-year-old division this year. What's the outlook for you coming in?
Man, we not a big dog team to me. I like the underdog. I'm an underdog. I ain't the big dog. So we want to be at the bottom. We just want to beat the best. Everybody who, I know how this here go. A lot of people say they the best. So I want to beat the best.
But we know this the 5 to 6-year-old championship team from a year ago. From 2 years ago, now they're at the top of the age bracket at 7 8. So you kind of got to feel like the favorite somewhere down there, right?
I mean, I don't know how that go, but I don't work them like they the top dogs. I work it like you're the underdog. So they know every week in, week out, we not about to do, we the best team. No, I don't do that. We go out there, we going to learn what we need to learn for that week, and we going to be ready for game.
Now let's kind of talk about some of your players from last year's team transferring out, some players from other parks transferring in.
Okay.
What's your personal mindset of the transfer rule?
I'm big on the transfer rule. I really am, because it's like this. If a kid or a parent don't want to play at your park, then you can't make them play there. It's like you're not going to get the all out of the kid anyway, so you might as well let the kid transfer. I mean, we've had some transfers that left. We also had some transfers that came in, so we can't really complain about any of it. So I'm with the transfer rule. I mean, I'm big on it.
Now, I'm going to ask you this, being from Norman. Division I, Division II. Norman used to be a Division II program a couple of years based on it wasn't really popping.
Right.
Now it's kind of popping to Division I standards. What's your intake on Division I, Division II?
Well, me, it's like this. Division I, Division II is like, you do, at first I was saying about the Division II thing, I ain't too big of that, but you need Division II because you have some parks that's just overwhelmed with a lot of kids. You have to have, now this year we also putting together, because the kids that have came out to us, we're going to have a D2, but the way I'm looking at it with our 7 and 8-year-old kids, our 7-year-olds may be the D2 and our 8-year-olds will be the D1. I mean, if other ages at our park, if the 11 and 12 is 2-pack, then we're going to have 11 and D2 and 12 and D1. So D2, you need D2 because, every kid can't play on the same team at D1 level. Not saying they're not D1 material, but you just can't throw them all on one team. So they have to have another team. So.
Last question. I seen my man Torrey Martin out there coaching. Right. What does Torrey mean to Norman? What does Torrey mean to Nord?
Man, to be honest with you, with Torrey, that's the reason I coach now. Like, Torrey is a big impact just in the LGS community, period. Like, so, with Torrey being around, helping out, man, we need that big. He real great with kids. I bought mine out when they was 4 or 5. Now they 10 and 9 and 10. It's like what I saw in him before I even knew him, just watching him, I was like, man, that man does what I want to do with kids. So that's why I'm here now. And Torrey is big. He big in the LGS community, in the city. They know him everywhere. Like he's huge with the kids. He's real huge with the kids.
1008 TV Youth Sports, Coach Love, Norman State. We're going to give you some more stuff. We're going to check camp out. But we be back. Holla back. 1008, we still out here. PONTCHARTRAIN, Patriots, Coach Mo in the building. What's up, brother? I don't get too many chances to talk to you.
Yeah, I like to be on the side.
Yeah, but you one of PONTCHARTRAIN's biggest coaches, supporters that I've seen over the last couple of years. Let's kind of talk about this year's PONTCHARTRAIN team from how you see it.
Look at it as we're going to be aggressive. I knew this from line young and big this year. And pretty much throughout the whole depth chart, we're looking all right. Got some work to do. Like I said, we're kind of young. But for the most part, kind of excited.
Y'all inheriting the team that won the championship at 9s and 10s in 2016, now they're at the top of the age bracket at 11 and 12. What's the motivation to those guys?
Hey, what's the motivation is so we like to tell them. Down there, it's different. This year here, it's another level. School ball, got it much faster. And the ones that's returning, they kind of experienced it once they first moved up.
Right.
So they got a taste of it. So by they got a taste of it, now they hungry. They hungry. And then by they having the taste of it, they want to get back. They want to get back.
Are there any teams out there that this group of guys, they want? Is there any team out there that you can say, this PONTCHARTRAIN group, we want them, or they want them? Everybody. Line up his own.
Line them up. We want everybody. Nobody in particular. You on schedule? Gotta see it.
That's Coach Mo. Coach Mo. PONTCHARTRAIN, 1008 Youth Sports. We are in the building, man.
Gang.
Holla back, gang.